Okay, and this is Ambassador Michael Parsons calling from the belly of the beast, the Huffman Hotel from Hell in West Tennessee, backwoods mafia capital of the world, where starvation is a daily occurrence. I just did a little bit of research and discovered that under Title 18 United States Code, Section 4045, they claim that the Congress gave the prisons the authority to take organs from prisoners who die in their custody. No doubt that they are reselling these organs, and with the volume of women who have died since Mrs. Parsons has been at the Aliceville prison, it causes me to believe that some of these deaths might be attributed to death for profit, where they're causing these deaths in order to harvest organs of these women that the Congress has saw fit to give them the authority to harvest. Now, if that's not Orwellian and Luciferian and reminiscent of communist China, I don't know what is. If you don't care about this, please turn this channel off and never come back to it. If you give a damn about your fellow man, if you claim to be an American, saddle up and take action.
Amen. You know, this is an issue that's very important to my wife, Mike. She brings it up all the time about people when they sign their driver's license to become an organ donor, that she believes it sets things in action where they don't try to, they'll actually make sure you die because they want the organs so they can make a profit. And this goes perfectly aligned with, we're seeing many deaths in prison, and I am concerned that they don't care about people in prison because they know they need their organs and they can probably make a profit off selling them. It's just insanity, man. Insanity.
Right. Back when I was doing my radio talk show, I was talking to people that were on the inside that were talking about this stuff, and they were talking about how they were medicating people and getting them basically in a catatonic state in this prison in Nashville, Tennessee, special needs prison, and effectively these people were dying and they were harvesting their organs. They had a team of doctors there to remove the organs. The person's still alive. They've just been put in a catatonic state through drugs. And also, on your driver's license, yes, I've sat there and witnessed. That's why I don't have a driver's license. I don't know why anybody does. If they do, they're not thinking. They just really don't care. But the fact is that I talked to a lady that worked at a driver's station. She said they were instructed in Tennessee that if people mark no on the organ form, on the form that you fill out, that they were supposed to mark through it and mark yes. And so when the license came, most people didn't even really look it over. And then if they noticed it, and they said, oh, well, I didn't mark that. They'd call and say, yeah, well, okay, we'll make the change, but they never do. Because when you have a wreck and they find out, oops, we can get an organ, guess what? There's a kickback to the state of Tennessee for these organs. Now, wow. I can't verify that. I'm just telling you what the lady told me that used to work for the driver testing station. In other words, she quit.
Wow. Incredible.
Some people have a conscience.
Yeah.
I need a copy of Pat's affidavit. That's part of that legal stuff that I'm still waiting on for the last 2 months, 3 months now, and I cannot get Mrs. Parsons out of prison without her affidavit and a copy of my brief in support of her case being dismissed. I know you've got a copy of it, but I know you're busy. But
well, is that something that's already on the webpage? Maybe let's see.
Yeah, you got it. You've posted it. You told me you've actually sent me another copy of her affidavit at one point, and it's the one from Alabama. And then you sent me recently. It was like a micro copy of 2 pages of my brief, but not the whole thing. But I've got to send that to the court here with a copy. I didn't realize I've got to include a habeas corpus form and a $5 check with her petition. So I've got the form now. I just need those 2 documents to put with it. I had that stuff when I was in Oklahoma or Kansas, but it never. I put an envelope, gave it to them. They never sent the thing.
Now, okay, the Mrs. P's affidavit. I believe I'll be able to find that. What was the second document? Is it called a petition?
It's for Mrs. Parsons' case in Memphis. It was a petition I was sending to the U.S. District Court, and it says brief in support of. It is my brief in support of. It wasn't. There's 2 documents. One was a petition to release her,
Okay, and how many pages do you guess what that would be?
I'm thinking probably 10.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do, Mike, and I'll try to get it out in the mail today.
It would have been typed up. It would not have been handwritten. It would have been typed up. But here's another thing. On this kiosk that they've got here, I've got people trying to help me look up stuff, and there are certain things that are blocked. United States Code. It's 8 United States Code, section 1101, in parentheses little a, in parentheses 22.
You have 1 minute left.
This has to do, I believe, with baskets and such, but it is blocked. And there are certain things I'm finding that they're blocking. Like, the charge against me had to do with interstate transportation, interfering and being involved in interstate transportation. If you go to the transportation section and you look up what a person is, a person happens to be 3 things: a trustee, an acceptor, or something to do. In other words, they all have to do with trust accounts and trustees, and it has nothing to do with we the people.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the day you get out of there, Mike. I hope it comes sooner than later.
Right now, people need to contact Trump because he's going after the FBI. They need to come after the FBI in Nebraska, which has got Monty Rzapluski.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.